Ajira thanked me for finding her stolen reports. "21 Last seed, day 6. Ajira thanked me for bringing her the mushroom samples. Ajira gave me a fake soul gem. She wants me to sabotage Galbeater's journeyman project. I should put the fake soul gem in Galbeater's desk. Ajira thanked me for helping her sabotage Galbeater's experiment. Ajira now wants samples of 4 types of flowers: gold kennet, stone flower petals, willow anther, and heather. These are found on the shores of Lake Amaya. I should go south out of Balmora and head east past the Fort Moon Moth and across the Foyada Mamia on the road to Pelagiad. After leaving the Foyada, I should take the road to Saran, which runs along the north shore of Lake Amaya. Ajira thanked me for bringing her the 4 flowers. 21 Last seed, day 6. Ajira asked me to find her a ceramic bowl. She told me that Aravir the trader here in Balmoral might have one. Ajira told me that her reports on the mushrooms and flowers of Vardenfell have been stolen. Ajira thinks that Galbeater stole them. I should look around the Mages Guild here in Balmora for the reports and return them to Ajira. Ajira thanked me for finding her a ceramic bowl, but was far more concerned about her stolen reports. Ajira thanked me for finding her stolen reports.
So welcome back to the Adventures of Shiaryu. Currently in the Balmora Guild of Mages. And I think it's time to go out. Let's see.
Ajira thanked me for finding her stolen reports.
Okay, let's see what we could do. It's early morning, and this quest is probably one of the first we should try to finish. But it's already done. What we can do first, that is finding the money, pay the money, and get the National Thief Guild start constructing, and it should be done in about 3 or 4 days, and then we can start doing quests and so on, and being a member of the guild. I think we have also we have been able to actually find the money to buy the house in Aldenshire and start constructing the Thieves Guild there, thanks to this mission. And as you can see how practical it is to have the hint with the preview and the latest quest entry here, because I don't need to open and look for it. I can just see the preview about the quest I'm going to find some information. And for instance, I know this is the quest I got the money, a lot of money from, but I should also do this quest when I have enough money to go on with that. So good to look at it. And then we have this thing. This is usually not hard. It should not be hard because you must go and talk with Aitan, which is an Argonian, I think, and enter his house, talk with him. But we have other mods making things much more difficult because we have the mod with the scheduling. It is moving people around, so we must first find him. And then we have another mod which is making things much more difficult, which is locking the doors of the houses. So it's harder to enter. And you can just unlock the door because you will commit a crime if you are seen. So not easy to do that at low level. So it is spice in the game, having these mods interacting each other, making some quests more difficult and so on. But I think it's nice because this way you have more, it's more a challenge. So this is, well, at least we can go and talk with Aitan if we are able to find him. So that's what I try to do also here in Balmora. And then we have this one. In theory we should go and get the cube. Hello! Been some time since I played. I hope this is the good save, because I think that's the last one. Not sure about it, but I should have Yaska, I think, somewhere. Let me check, because I'm not really sure. Let's see. Day 7. This is a personal one which I have not streamed. And then we have Roston. Now this is a very old one. This save is something mythic because, as you can see, nearly 200 days, and this is a high-level character that almost explore half of my big Morrowind map. But I use her as a test character to jump around fast. But she has no more challenges because she is so powerful. But the big thing about this save is that I have changed mod configuration 1,000 times, and this save is still working because I find a way to tweak it and to make it work. I'm doing fine. All considering, yes. And I don't remember what other save could be. The last one I played in stream with Morrowind. I think this is the character by exclusion, because I don't have. I have 4 saves, and this can't be. This can't be. Could be this or this, but this one is still in old Ibonat, in tiny rebuild area, so this is the right one. I'm sure about it. So we should have Yashka somewhere, if I recall correctly. I have a question, Dane. Did you check that mod that I've seen in one of the latest videos by that guy with another orc companion? It's a newish character. I think I am day 7, so just started. And here is Yashka. As you can see, Yashka has some chest of fire armor, I think it is called, with this
I hope you're not here
pretty
to get
nice
a mage job like brewing potions or sorting books or whatever.
This new mod I've seen right today in one of the DAG showcases, the last one. I think it's for mods coming in latest July, I think. It's another orc companion, male companion this time, but I think it has a lot of points in common with Yashka. It could be interesting to have to try also that one, but I think it's a little unfinished. At least the author plans to develop the story more, but I think Dark Hat guy is he liked it very much, so I think I will give it a try. But for now we have Yashka here. That's fun enough, especially when she finds some cute Bosmer like Farad or something like that. But anyway, the thing about this wonderful shield effect is, well, there's a strange little glitch when you move around fast. I notice when traveling with the Sea Strider, because you have like a small part of the particles are sort of detaching and following the player at a certain distance from the shield. That's probably because the mod has mostly been tested on the player, and so it was not really thought as something that a companion would use for the most of the time. Oh, the Hammer of Orsinium. Yes, that one. I think it's an interesting mod from what I read. But I'm talking about the shield, and in the same showcase where the Hammer of Orsinium, there's also the showcase of this wonderful mod by Carp. And one thing that I noticed that DAG didn't realize that the retaliation damage of the shield is something real also. It is not something you perceive normally, because the game setting, which is deciding the damage, is set very low, because they realize probably that it is very easy to make it something unbalancing, because it is super powerful if you just increase a little too much that values. So it's not easy to trigger. But I think from the old Joachim mod about the game setting, that game setting has been already tweaked a little, and personally I have find a good value for it to be noticeable, to be useful, but not too overpowered. Essentially, you must pay attention to not pump it a little too much, because else when you are level 30 or something like that, it becomes something that will destroy any enemy, and so you must pay attention when you tweak it, but it is possible to tweak it, and then using the shields it becomes not only super nice to see, but also something that works. Give a little damage to the, and a little more meaning to this wonderful particle effect that you can see with this mod. It could be maybe some dialogue conflict, I don't think Yashka, I don't remember honestly, but I don't think she's using some edit to the cells. The one conflict that I remember was not a real conflict, but the position, her position inside the tomb was a little annoying because she was in the place where the enemies usually spawn. So I move her out of the door. I think I'm not sure about it, but maybe that's one thing. Or maybe I'm confusing her with some other NPCs in the same tomb that I had to move for some reason. But other than that, I don't remember other conflicts about her. It could be something related to the dialogue, but there it is easier to have conflicts because you never know until you find them while playing, and not something you can see in the construction set usually, like you see positions or something like that. But anyway, let's see. I think she's following already. Let's see. No, she's not. Maybe I have over encumbered her. Seems like.
I hope you're not here to get a boring mage job like brewing potions or sorting books or whatever.
Yeah, poor Yashka is over encumbered. Let's see if we have. Oh, I need steel to buy some spell.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
So it's raining outside, but yeah, a little too loud. And another question that I have seen, I think on the Discord, is about a good mod for weather sounds in interior. And I think there are two of them that I'm using. One of them is the old Kirel mod using standard scripting, but there is also a super good one by Hamchand, which is giving sounds to the doors, essentially related to the exterior weather. But I am not able to find it on the Nexus. Probably it has been released only on Discord, but I'm using that one. But I'm not able to find a link for it. And well, I think I will drop if I have one. Not sure about it. No. Okay, Yashka will wait here for now. Because she's or she will follow just jumping around teleporting, because I need her to carry my things. Now I remember the last thing we did with this. Oh, lots of things here. Let's see if Yashka is going to get something here. No, she's over encumbered. Okay,
I hope you are not here to get a boring mage job like brewing potions or sorting books or whatever. Travel together. Yeah? Come with me. You got it.
Let's see if we can drop something from now for Yashka. Yeah, this summers can go. Okay, much better. Okay, and this is the best test about crashing, because Balmora in my setup is the city probably more taxing, because it's not only big and detailed but also full of NPCs. So usually I crash here if I have to crash. Let's see what happens. I'm encumbered. Yeah. It's a rain. Oh, I need to put out the money.
I'm still here. What is it?
And this. And this is the rain which is giving us soaking wet and burden. And so it's a little annoying because... Oh! And as you can see, automatically equipping the nice clock. Okay, let's go and see if we find we can find I-10. I think he should be in some tavern during the day. Don't want to cross that NPC with that strange Scott. I think he's a bandit, something like that. Okay, so Aitan's house should be this way, but he's not home probably. Also, the door is closed.
Yes.
I think it is this house. Or the second floor.
You talk too much, Outlander.
They call me Fast Eddie. Who are you? My trade. Ed Thiemann, sorcerer for hire.
But we are not looking for Ed. We are looking for the other one. Oh, okay. Looks for taverns, I'd say. Maybe the Thieves Guild tavern.
Can you ask your question quickly?
Oh, and there's also a new shop here.
Menus Marion, Trader.
It's a little cynic. Oh, an NPC spawning here from MCA probably. Maybe not. Ah, a standard NPC it seems. These are Velity's 3, some of them are a little big.
South Wall Corner Club.
Okay, let's see if we can find item here. I'm not sure where he could be. But it should be easy to find him because he's an Argonian from the name.
Fresh game.
Greetings, citizen. I'm only he stands there. Welcome to Balmora. We're a house wallow town, and loyal citizens of the Chaos Cosadas. I don't know what your business with him is, what? So,
Oh,
Sag
here
Bottom
he is.
sent you for that book he's been after at? And about time too. The monsters. What monsters, you ask? The monsters in the cellar that Sag Bottom said he would clear out in return for the book he wants. That's what monsters. He can keep the book, but it's down in the cellar. Yes, that's right, down in the cellar, with the monsters. Well, I can see you get the idea, so like I said, best of luck. You take a note in your journal under section 5 Toes Guild.
And so we found him and we know what we have to do. Fern the Mouse, hello! Final law from Taki. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Smart helmet, yes, that's a thing that is equipping
I could kill that guard.
one helmet or equivalent when it's training. And I always forget I have to add some more categories to the kind of helmet you may want to equip. But I have a couple new ideas for mods, but I don't find the time and the inspiration to do them. But one of them has been a request for the companion mod, because having a lot of companion following you is nice, but you have then the problem that they used to follow and group all together following you, and so some of them may have a script automatically moving away when you are nearby, and that is fine. But the idea that the request I got for that mod has been for an automatic menu when you have two companions colliding each other. They automatically, instead of activating the first one that you are not sure it is the right you want to talk with, a menu with the list of these followers' names, so you can choose the one you want to talk with from a menu. And that's a very fine idea, and I think that it could be extended not only to companions but to generic NPCs and creatures you want to talk to if they are nearby each other, so it's hard to point the right one you want to talk with. Then this kind of menu could be nice to have, and I think it would be a general purpose mod, very useful. And if someone wants to do this kind of mod, it should not be difficult to do. We have examples of similar mods, for instance, to list content of containers and so on. So do it because I think I will do it sooner or later when I find the time and the inspiration, but if someone do it
Everywhere dirt.
before, I'm even more happy because it's something that I like to do, to use. So it's an idea. And then another idea,
Go ahead.
but I don't know this one. I took a look at the mod with the clouds and the fogs, and it's super nice. And the idea of changing the colors of the clouds according to the
It's never easy, is it?
how is it called, to the different coloration when you have the sun going up or down, and you have this red sky and so on, and also the clouds are with the same tint. It's a pretty nice idea. They are very scenic, but I think there could be a much better implementation about
Quickly, Outlander.
how
I haven't
these
much time.
clouds are generated and generally managed, because the mod is very heavy on FPS in my experience. So and the perfect example on how to do it in a more efficient way, I think it's from my Bats mod. Basically, I think the cloud mod could be something that you can spawn
traveler.
with the same logic. You spawn a cloud like I spawn a bird at the shoulders of the player, so it is not visible when you spawn a new one or when you make disappear one cloud. It is always at the back of the player, so the player cannot see them popping out or disappearing. That should be the logic for a model like this, and you can continue spawning clouds all around based on where the player walks, and then when you change cell or the player is at a certain distance, you can make disappear the cloud. So this is how I would solve the problems of having too many clouds or making the clouds appear and disappear without the player noticing. So that's also an idea how to improve that mod. But the idea of making the clouds changing colors with the sun, that's pretty nice. As it is, the mod probably requires a powerful game computer to be used with long loading
What do
lists.
you want?
And that's also another idea that I don't remember, but I have every now and then this kind of, you see something, you play, and you think, it would be nice to have this thing. Or someone tell you about a mod, I would add this thing to this mod, and you think, oh, but this thing is super a good idea. It would be nice to have, not only for companions, but also for other NPCs, like for instance here in the tavern. There are times of the day where all NPCs come to a tavern, and you find tens and tens
Speak
of them,
quickly.
and a model like that could be nice. But anyway, now in theory we should try go to the Itan house and solve that problem. But it's not easy at this level because we are not able to open that door,
Yes, Breton. What can this
and
humble
we are not
Habasi
able
do for you?
to do it
Background. Habasi is how you say,
safely.
an entrepreneur? Always on the latest rumors. This one has nothing to say.
So for now, let's do something else.
Due to a change in policy,
I would have. Let's see if Yashka is
Hurry
going
this up,
to
will you?
like this
hello,
or that.
friend. I'm Arithor.
Oh,
Welcome to Balmora. If you have a question, I'll be happy. Arithor's bow. Yes. I left my bow with some friends in Olamusa. I, unfortunately, am unable to return there. You however can and should. You like gold, don't you? Background. I run errands, here and there. For a few friends.
so we have this new quest.
Making ends meet, you know?
Finding this bow. But it's exploring that cave.
day.
We already talked
I'm
with him.
Bacala Clausius. Speaking. I'm the owner and latest rumors. Have you heard of an O'Day Plateau accident?
Ooh, another
You
quest.
take a note in your journal under section the zone.
And I also love this thing I added to the journal mod. It's a journal mod, I think so. Because this way you manage to remember what quest you're talking about.
O'Day Plateau accident. I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Kind of amped do, how can I say it? Kill him? You want to kill Bacola? Why? it's pretty nice.
What?
Nice fellow is going to give
Talk
us
to everyone. Talk is cheap. I'm sorry.
information.
But I provide services only to
No
members.
services, but he already told about
this
chaos.
The south wall.
Oh, this is another nice mod, very scenic mod. I think it's one of the old mods having most beautiful meshes.
It's nothing fancy, just a place for the locals here in Labor Town to drink and relax. They
Especially done for that
and like
mod.
their peace and quiet.
The
I'm
zone
sure you understand.
is a super nice.
Latest rumors. The Legion champion, Larius Pharaoh, over at Moonmoth Legion Fort, has sworn
Okay,
an
let's
oath.
go and do something else. Yashka. Can I jump here? Yeah. Okay, so
I was told that the Legion champion, Larius Pharaoh, over at Fort Moonmoth, has sworn an oath to stop corruption, but the syndicates have got their people protected. To fulfill his oath, it seems like Pharaoh may have to work outside the system.
okay, so this one we need the money because we must go to the fort, and I think it's about 9,000 gold. But we spend it to buy the house in Aldenshire. Oh, this one should be not hard. A bow. This is hard. Pelagias. These are still Ebonite things. Oh, this is the classic. The classic one. I think most traditional RPG games, when you are starting, they give you a mission like go and kill some rats. This is really something. All of them are trying to do, so you get your first fight with rats. Ooh, not a nice day today. So let's try it. Should be one of these houses. We have also Yashka, which is very strong. Should not be hard. Hello, nice lady. Can you turn around? I know you need 5 seconds, but...
Speak quickly,
okay.
Outlander, or go away.
Are you the one they sent to take care of the cave rats? Cave rat. These rats are such a nuisance. I'm worried they'll eat all of my pillows. You like pillows, don't you, Ren? Anyway, I've got one trapped in my bedroom here, and the other 2 are in my storage area upstairs. Rats, that is, not pillows. Here's the key for that door. There are at least 3 of these beasts. I hope they haven't gotten into my good pillows. You take a note in your journal under section Fighters Guild, Exterminator. Key to Draenthelis storage has been added to your inventory.
Okay, yeah, the key. First, this is the standard quest of the Fighters Guild. So we know there's probably a rat here. Yashka. I see the bound boots. Yashka, help! Okay, Yashka is not helping at all. Okay, better to use a sword with that rat. It's not easy to hit with the bow at this low level. But it's strange that Yashka did not even try to kill the rat. Usually she should be ready. Let's see. Is she following? I think so.
I'm still here. What is it? Travel together. Yeah? Come with me. You got it. Are you the one they sent to take cave rat? These rats are such a nuisance.
Okay, this time, Yashka, please help with the rat. Come here. Pillows everywhere. Lady has a thing with pillows.
Rat poison. Lots of pillows from sister. Brief history of the Rat Empire collection. Note to self, I need to protect my poor pillows from harm.
Okay, this is from Cliff Wars mod, which is adding all this kind of very cynic messages.
The 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 20. The first monster was actually two, having been born twice like his mother-father, Vivek. He was not the mightiest of the eight to escape Muadra.
Okay, we could get this one. Give it to Yashka, maybe? And also opening this thing, not easy. I've seen the book mod by Zero Fox, but I not yet tried it. I must say that I'm not really super. I like a lot of textures mods for the books. I think I'm using. I don't remember what one. Probably I'm still using Corner River textures for the books. Not really using something very recent. But I think that Greatness 7 is right about one thing. Using this super nice, detailed and correctly done texture replacer for books is making you notice that a lot of books are placed reversed in the game. Normally you don't see this because the vanilla textures are very simple and you don't realize the book position is not proper, but when you use some retexture you can see them. I think there's one you can see right in the census room where first you arrive in Sydney. That's one of the imperial history book is in a reverse position, and there are a lot of similar books. So it would be nice to have a mod which is able to rotate the books having this problem automatically, but I don't think it's something easy. Maybe if there is a pattern about a constant way for the books to be defined, maybe it's possible, but I don't know, I'm not sure about it. It is something similar to how the beds models sometimes are aligned in a certain direction and sometimes they are aligned in the opposite direction. I'm talking about the model, not the angle you decide in the construction set, but the NIF model is aligned in different ways, so making a mod that automatically understand where is the head of the bed is not so easy. But maybe from UI you can do something like that. Anyway, rat number 1. We can talk with the lady, but I don't think she's happy.
Yes, she are you, Ren?
Because...
Cave rat. Are you going to kill those cave rats for me?
No, she's not. We must kill the difficult ones, which are in the second floor. And this can be more difficult. Much more difficult. Because there are 2 or 3 of them. And we are very low level, very fragile, we are mostly a mage, so maybe we must use some special shield. Oh, I don't even look at the FPS, especially when streaming in Balmora. It's almost impossible to be more than 10 in the outside. I would need a new setup probably, or to remove a lot of NPCs, I think, mostly. Also trees, but I think the most FPS heavy thing in Balmora are the NPCs from MCA, for instance. But there are a lot of mods adding people here, the Morrowind children, the animated Morrowind, but I just love those mods, so probably I would remove MCA first here, because I love MCA mostly for the new possible companions and for the NPCs you find outside, like bandits, like Ashlanders, and those kind of enemies. But all in all, the NPCs that are only cosmetics in the cities are not really something changing your gameplay. So maybe a version without them could run better. Anyway, let's see how to survive the rats. We can just use some Hellfire Scroll, but I don't want to kill my friend. So, do we have something else we could use? A summon? Yeah, we have the Greater Bone Walker. That should work. Easy peasy with 2 friends. Okay, I cannot see. Okay, rat. And Yashka is not getting things with low value from containers. That is good, but we can still get them if we want. So I think this is a nice interaction, because this way you still open the container, animated container, you see the animation, it's very nice. At the same time, your companion is looting things with a certain value, ratio, but you are free to get, for instance, ingredients with low ratio, with a low, how is it called? Low value, but useful as ingredients, like this one, which is razor meat, good not only to cook something, but especially to make levitation potions. So we get them even if they are cheap. And let's try this one. So in this chest there is just garbage, but there is also a little money. Let's see how Yashka is. I found some gold in there, and as you can see, she has the gold. Let Yashka in. Close the door. Problem is, you must be in an interior cell or exterior cell to open the door, and or you must enter and just open the door. I'm not sure about it. I never tried, but what happens if the battle starts? Yashka starts fighting with the rats, and you open the door. Will your companion follow you outside, stopping the fight, or will she stay inside and finish fighting? I'm not sure about it. Never tried. Well, next battle. Oh, let's try this one. Yeah, some gold. We don't want the pillows. And not sure about it. It could be nice to have also the voice mod, the read mod, recognizing what the companions say with the smart companions mod, but not sure about it. It's not easy to do because you have to make the mods talk each other. Not impossible, but not sure it's what. Oh, and another mod, as you play, you get this idea.
I'm waiting.
One of the most common things you notice while playing is the more mods you have, the more slowly your game is playing, the more you notice that NPCs actually refresh their uh, realizing that the player is nearby
I could kill that boy.
every
Those
few
boots are
seconds. I
ruined.
think by default they are 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds they check. So as a mean, we can say that every 3 seconds that you can go there right in the moment where they are going to notice you in about 2 or 3 seconds, half the way. And sometimes it seems like a long time because you are right there and they don't seem to notice you. So maybe a mod which is checking from Lua every seconds if you are nearby some NPCs and in some way is able to lower that delay for the NPCs to realize that you are there, or even automatically makes the NPC greet you if this thing is possible. It could be an idea.
I'll tell you what I can.
We did it!
Cave rat. I'll take your word that the cave rats are dead. Here, take these 100 septims. It's what I agreed to pay the Fighters Guild. You take a note in your journal under section Fighters Guild, Exterminator. 100.
We are exterminators. Actually, I think that with such a low frame rate, removing that shield from Yaka could help a little because, you know, it's pretty nice to see, but very heavy on.
Welcome to Balmora, council seat of House Hlalu. How can I admire success? With me? Admire fail?
Ooh.
I'd prefer not to. O'Day Plateau accident. I don't trust you enough to talk about.
You're right. And let's go there. Can we go there? Second floor. A new one.
Hello, friend. I'm Menus Marion. Welcome to Balmora. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it. Or try, anyway. And if it's just a little advice you'd like, that's fine. Little advice. You can read, can't you? Well, read some books. That's background. It's hard work to make the smallest pile of coin, but it's worth it to have my own shop. It's been my dream since I was a youth in Kvatch. I was dirt poor back then. Homeless. Had to sell everything I had to eat, to survive, to get myself here where the opportunities slept, and all I had was myself. I'm not the best looking, so it took me a long time to get here, and buy my home.
So this couple of NPCs added by the mod have a little story. There's a trader, there's another I think couple NPCs, and they are living in these new rooms and special add-ons to the Balmora houses. I think there's one also over the Fighters Guild.
My trade. I'm in the adventuring trade. Kind of. I buy and sell adventuring supplies to would-be heroes. They also bring back supplies of less successful patrons that they find scattered in the dungeons and tombs, and sell them back to me at reduced rates. There's a certain mercantile poetry to it. Business is consistent but the competition is fierce, and profits meager.
We can sell the novice robes, because we have a better one. Yeah, that's sweet.
Thank you, please come again. Little advice. Outlanders new in Varden, someone in particular. None of the Hlala counselor.
There is no escape.
And the poor lady here, he's trying to make
Hello, friend. I'm
the
Rosini.
road a little nice,
Welcome
but
to Balmora. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it. Or try, anyway. And if it's just a little secret, Kajiat does not have to say.
okay, let's go back.
What's your story?
You here for orders or advancement, associate? Cave rat. So you killed the rats, are you Ren? Not bad, for you. You ready for more orders? You take a note in your journal under section Fighters Guild, Exterminator. Orders. A local egg mine has problems with egg poachers. And you're going to solve those problems. Egg poachers. Yes. Egg poachers. May sound silly, but those Kwama eggs are among the few things worth exporting from this nasty little province. Dram Barrow, the owner of Shulk Egg Mine, wants to make an example of these thieves to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers, Sevelo Ethan and Daniel Avalas, are former egg miners, and longtime local troublemakers. You can handle that, can't you? Report back when the poachers are dead. You take a note in your journal under section Fighters Guild, the egg poachers. Shulk Egg Mine. The mine is a short distance southwest of Balmora, in the bluffs west of the Ode River. The old suspension bridge across the Ode is just southeast of the mine entrance. Follow the river south of Balmora until you see the bridge overhead. You're not afraid of a little swim, are you? You take a note in your journal under section Fighters Guild, the egg poachers.
That's a curious thing about this dialogue, because I don't remember if it is something in the vanilla game, but you don't have to cross the bridge to reach the mine. So maybe the original quest was meant to have the mine at the other side of the river? I don't know. That's curious.
Shulk Egg Mine. I already told you how to get there. And I don't like repeating myself.
Right. Oh, and let's visit this new
If you
room
want some, now's the time to
upstairs. That's this nice Ludwig Grotten.
Well, now, you Ren. You're back again. And what can I do for you this time? Can I interest an outlander like you in a little Morrowind lore? Morrowind lore. Worn out weapons and armor work poorly. Repair them yourself, if you have some skill. My trade. I'm a mercenary for the Fighters Guild. It's normally all guard duty. I don't mind it when it's people, but guarding parcels and treasures is miserable work. The Fighters Guild has been good to me, but I'm glad I only do this job during the winter months.
He's also a trainer.
The Third Door, by Ananar Orm. I sing of Elabeth, the Queen of the Axe, who could fell a full elm.
Oh, that should be. Oh, that's a dummy here. Oh, we already destroyed it. So, next mission for the Fighters Guild Egg.
Edie's Fire Eye tells me that the egg mine is located a short distance southwest of Balmora, in the bluffs west of the Ode River. The old suspension bridge across the Ode is just southeast of the mine entrance. I'm to follow the river south.
Hello, Dennis. Good night. No, sure. Goodbye, not hello is something you say when you start talking with people. I think we could be able to join the guild here.
I am Nile no Dorvain. I keep business going here in Balmora while the Hlala counselors are away. Which is most of the time. Business. If you want to talk business, you've come to the right. Join House Hlalu. Yes, you are a yes. Very well. You are now a member of House Hlalu. Business. Just a minute, say that again. How fortunate. Your voice sounds almost like the veteran Rolmiria Saram who died, just recently. Would you be willing to disguise yourself as Rolmiria Saram and get orders from House Redarin, then deliver the orders to me? Yes. Good. Take this helm and speak with Nemanda at the Redarin Council. Take a Silt Strider to Al Dirun, then look under Scar. When she asks what you want, say you are an orphan of Arnesia. Nemanda should give you a coded message to deliver. Bring that coded message to me instead. You take a note in your journal under section House Hlalu, Disguise. Gojul and Bone Mold Helm has been added to your inventory. Orphan of Arnesia. Yes, that is the code phrase you should use when you speak with Nemanda. Make sure you wear the helm I gave you.
So this quest, if you are trying to use a mod like the Join All Houses mod, and if you plan to join also the Red Run, I think this quest is better to do first. So you join first the Lalu and then do this quest, and then you join the Red Run. Let's see if it works. And this is another Leo mod adding sounds when you recognize some fake water like this one. And let's see. Join the Lalu, we could.
Okay, I'm listening.
Go back to the Mages Guild. Ooh, the temple. And look at this animation. I think that's something super cute. If she's playing, actually, let's see. Now she's looking at us. Yeah, now she's playing again. And she, first time I've seen this animation, I was like, oh, pay attention, don't jump down. But she's not. She's very, very good at playing that kind of.
You like to dance close to the fire, don't you?
And this is also a very interesting quest giver from the mod. Roads and Races. And this is a nice mod because it is adding a lot
Hi
of
there.
scenic.
Shiaryu Ren. I'm Neo. I used to go adventuring, but now I work for the Imperial Road Services. Yes, we make roads so you can go places fast. Well, actually I make gear for the roads service to help map those roads. Used to go adventuring. Yes, I did. Once I traveled far off the roads, and found a treasure. But then this nasty guy came and attacked me. He cut me down in 2 strokes. I don't know how I survived, honestly. Now that I work for the Imperial Roads, that's no longer a problem. I keep to the roads. And I could probably keep away from that kind of trouble anyway, with my new gear for the road services. Gear for the road service. Yes, I have some gear that should keep me out of the trouble I had back when I used to go adventuring. Lets me get around faster. Gives me some protection too. Only problem is it makes some nasty noise, so can't spellcast very well with it. Why do you ask? Do you want some traveling gear for yourself? Want some traveling gear? Do you now? Well, why should I give you my precious gear?
So basically this is some gift that you normally should get when you finish the quest, as something you earn, but if you find the right answer to these questions, you could also get it immediately. If I remember correctly, it's a belt with a nice enchantment to speed your traveling, but also with a not very nice sound effect. And also, I don't like cheating to have it right at the start. But you can if you find the right answer. Is not so difficult. That's 5 of them.
Because you're such a nice guy.
Didn't work. Okay.
Sure I am. That doesn't mean I would just give really expensive stuff away to just anyone.
But anyway, this mod is great because it is adding lots of quests integrated in the game. So basically you kill some bandits on the road or inside caves and so on. And there are all these road makers giving you some gold or things like that if you manage to free the roads from dangers. And there are also scenic things all around, like abandoned caravans, destroyed houses, houses on flames, and so on. That makes you think about some dangerous roads. So, a nice mod to have.
Help keeping the roads safe. The roads inland from Kuol, the Redaran fishing village in the fair north of Vardenfell, are less than safe. Also perilous is the pilgrim's route from Surround to Malagmar Citadel. And the Legion at Nissus reports suspicious activity along the road east from Nissus, the one that leaves at Fort Darius, then turns north towards Ald Vilathai and Kuol. And there may be other bandits along the roads as well.
So while you explore, you can kill these bandits and then you get some probably gold from these road makers.
Roads inland from Kuol. Once you've followed the south road from Kuol around the Panud egg mine, the road forks. Unfortunately, some Ashlander bandits have set up a yurt from which they harrow travelers along the direct south-southwest route towards Nissus. The southeastern turn seems safer at daytime, but sadly, several travelers who braved this route at night have been found dead in the morning. There may be a vampire lair somewhere close to this road, most likely in some local tomb. You take a note in your journal under section Roads and Races, Balmoral Roads Service, Kuol Roads. Route from Surround to Malagmar. The Fighters Guild have already been contracted to help against the nasty creatures that have taken over Tilasiro's stronghold, the greatest peril to travelers leaving Surround to the south and following the coast eastwards until the road goes east into the hills to Malagmar itself. Before one reaches Tilasiro, however, in the hillside there is a cave called Minabe that has been taken over by bandits. I'll mark Tilasiro as a landmark, but remember that if you reach it, you have to turn back south for the cave. You take a note in your journal under section Roads and Races, Balmoral Roads Service, Minabe Cave. Want some traveling gear? You already stated your reasons for wanting gear. Isn't there some quest I could do that would persuade you to reward me with some gear? Road east from Nissus. Our somewhat inaccurate maps show 2 caves that might be used as bandits' lairs just along the road east from Nissus, after it turns sharply north just outside
And so
the town.
you have the
Even the
description
Legion should be able to find a Shurnad just on the left
of
side of the
the
road,
places.
but
Well,
somewhere past that, there should be another cave called Mat. The exact location is unknown, but it should be in the hills south of the road stretch that heads northwest.
And also these NPCs are offering traveling to several locations, so they could be used also like a guide. And there are I think
SSSH.
5
Don't tell
of them,
anyone that I'm
something
here.
like that.
I'm supposed to be at home, helping my grandmother in the kitchen. Little secret. My sister thinks she is so pretty, but I think she just looks skinny.
And the more you talk with the children, the more they will feel familiar with you, and so they sooner or later will take your candies and things like that. This could need be changed a little. Okay.
So, your name is Shiaryu Ren? And you're new here in Balmora? Well, my name is Latino Vlalu. And I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now. Morrowind lore. Ashlanders are primitive native nomads living in the wilderness. There aren't many of them.
Okay, so we want to learn this spell because it's super useful. This one too.
Latest rumors. Ronnie Zathris in the Balmorum Mages Guild has something against wizards who aren't in the guild. I think it has something to do with her parents, who were murdered by the old Telvanni Archmagister, the one before Gothrin.
Already near the memory limit. Balmora is terrible from this point of view.
You're a new face. So what can I tell you about Balmora? Little secret. Invisibility is one. Latest rumors. The Legion champion, Larius Vero, over at Moonmoth Legion Fort, has sworn an oath to stop corruption. He
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
You're a new face. Latest rumors. I heard the East Empire. Little secret.
Get away! I do not
We have
wish
been
to
robbed!
fight.
Yashka, kill that thing. She's not killing. Haha, thief has run away. And that's another super nice mod by Akimaestro Antares. Gold.
Greetings, citizen.
You
I'm
have
Jura
been robbed.
Fasa Reno. Welcome to Balmora. We're a house-hollow town, and loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you? Blessings of Shivi to you, Breton. What do you require of me?
Nice spells, but we don't have the money. Also, we are low level.
Speak, traveler.
And talking about the knife, a great idea for a mod that she did is this one. While we are using the shrine, why not to enlarge the radius of the spell so also our companion friends get the magic effect from the shrine, they can be cured from diseases and so on. That's pretty nice idea, not hard to do, and it works without problems because they are all beneficial effects, so you can hit the other NPCs around with no problem, and this way also your companion can benefit from the shrines. A simple mod, but a clever one.
What brings you to the temple, layman? Have you been lax in your duties? Before I give you any other duties, you should prove your faith by making the 7 Graces. Take this book, The Pilgrim's Path. It describes where the pilgrimage sites are. After you have completed these pilgrimages, speak with me again. I should warn you that while most of these are easy, the pilgrimages of the Shrine of Pride at Ghost Gate and the Ruddy Man, Shrine of Valor at Coal Cave are more difficult. You may wish to do those last. The others are the Shrine of Generosity, the Shrine of Courtesy, the Shrine of Daring, the Shrine of Humility, and the Shrine of Justice. You take a note in your journal under section Temple, Pilgrimages of the 7 Graces. The Pilgrim's Path has been added to your inventory. Shrine of Humility. There Lord Vivek met a poor farm. I will gladly tell you of the pilgrimage procedure for the Shrine of Humility, layman. The fields of Kumu are west of Saran on the north shore of Lake Amaya as you head towards Palladiad.
Description?
You must stand before the 3-side latest rumors. Rumors flow from the...
But most of the information I think is in the book.
The Pilgrim's Path. The pilgrim must visit each of the shrines of the 7 Graces. At each site the pilgrim must stand before the 3-sided stone trilith and read the inscription.
So you need the ingredient,
to
the
ease
special
the pilgrim's
thing.
task, the temple has made this list of shrines along with...
The special thing you need to complete talking with the shrine, you need an ingredient, you need a potion, something like that. And I have also a mod which is making one of them, the puzzle canal shrine quest, much more difficult but also much more satisfying. I think it's super nice mod. I don't remember the name, but it's on the Nexus. So it is making the puzzle canal quest a real puzzle, so pretty nice. Oh, and we read the books for a while, so We got some speechcraft from it.
Hello, Shiar Yu Ren. I'm Island Favarin, and this is Balmora. I don't believe we've met. Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, an enchanter. This one could be good.
Fields of Kumyu. The Shrine of Humility, one of the Greetings, citizen. I'm Tellus Salvini. Welcome to Balmora. We're a house Hlalo town, and loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you?
Okay, so I'm not sure if we have a better one. Let's see before buying it, but if we don't have something to heal companions yet, that's also something you want to learn as soon as possible. So we have a good spell to restore health for the player, but we need something for the companion too, because you have to use to heal them often. So better to get the spell.
I don't believe I've seen a Breton with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you?
So this is a very low healing spell, but better than nothing. It's also cheap. And also this one, super useful. Yeah, I need to save here because
Father, how is the temple
we are
treating
risking
you?
to crash
I hope
due to low memory.
the 36 lessons of Vivek, Sermon 14. Vivek. The 36 lessons of Vivek, Sermon 34. Then
Let's see if we manage to talk with lost people down here before saving.
good day to you, Sira. How may I help you, craftsman? You're a new face. So what can I tell you about Balmora? Little secret. The houses play out what we Dunmer call the Great Game. The Morag Tong is a tool in the hands of the great houses, in the unending competition for honor, glory, and power. According to the Mephala Entente, anyone may be marked, from the High Hlalo himself to the lowliest Telv.
And so we bought the Mark Spell, which is also super useful. because I'm using this to mark my companion. So this way we can recall the companion using a very nice mod. If I'm actually able to cast the spell. Okay. So we can choose Yashka here, she becomes green, and now she's in the list of companions you can recall to yourself if they get lost. Super useful. And also I have this list synchronized with another mod, which is the one adding the companion health bar. So only the companions in this list are showing me the health bar. So this way I have no more possible conflicts with other followers that I don't want to include. So as you can see, here we use the bar. And in theory we can now heal her. Not easy because she's also absorbing or reflecting spell every now and then. So we are failing, but should be able to heal her sooner or later. Yeah. Okay, I will save here because I think about 3.67 I will crash. That's the limit you can risk before going out of the game and reload it, because as you will most likely crash at the next big cell change. So let's do it. Save. Another save just to be sure, and then we must go out. And here we restart the game. Let's see if we can do it for just a little more time. I don't know if there is some possible memory leaking with some lure configuration, with some changes done to the engine, or it is just that when you have a lot of mods loaded, memory is consumed very fast, and you crash sooner or later. We just have some new mod which is telling us that memory is low, and we didn't have that before giving us advice, but we were still crashing. Maybe a little less, but always been a problem with too many mods loaded. In theory, I think Open Morrowind should not have this problem yet, because in theory could use, I think, about at least 6 gigabyte, 7. I don't know what's the limit, if there's a limit for 64 bits applications, but should be much more. And how fast you consume your memory while playing, it depends where you go, because sometimes you just explore a lot of experience without going to some city and you play for hours. Sometimes you just go to two different big cities like Balmora and Vivac, and then you just have to exit the game and reload because you are consuming your memory much faster that way. That's like it, I think.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
And we could use something to get back some fatigue.
What was that?
You're a thief lady, I know it.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
So I think we need also to eat something. Yeah. Don't think we can eat this. And something I've not seen yet is some streaming from someone using the recent I don't remember the name of the mod, but it's a mod adding some centralized containers that you can access from different houses. So basically the concept, you have some central containers like in Skyrim mods, some Skyrim mods where you can put your things, and regardless from a place where you have linked containers, you can get your stuff from there. Could be interesting, but I've not seen yet some people playing with could be a nice mod. I'm not sure it can work, but in theory, as the mods using that are more than one, probably it works. Something new added by the Lua implementation, which is making you able to activate the containers and have them work, a remote container, also without having to touch them again when you reload, like it was previously with all the containers mod, like this one, which I'm using, which is an older one. It works, but you have to touch once, drop the container and touch it at least once per reload. And this is true both with this old mod by CDC and also with the more recent one by Greater 7. So this latest central container mod doesn't have some code to do this, so I guess it should work in a different way. Maybe there's some command from MWSLUA which is making you able to use the container mod container without having to teleport the player to the real container or the real container to the player, like the previous mods of this kind had to do. And that could be a really nice thing. But anyway, something to eat we could get. Eggs or bread. And I know that Yashka likes eggs a lot, so let's see. We can use an egg with her. Yashka, time to eat something?
Arg. Please don't tell me you're gonna make me hang around and watch you pray to Saint who gives a damn for hours.
No.
O'Day Plateau accident. I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Okay. She doesn't show eggs, so probably is something happening in the future. Because I remember something like that. She likes eggs. So we need to eat. And one thing I always want to do and I always forget to do is giving a little more weight available for these food satchel. For one simple reason, it is not that you need to eat much more, so to have space for more food, because it's more than enough. But as this container is used as temporary target for your food, you could use it also like a sort of disintegrator for things you don't want to have anymore. You want just to drop them away, but instead of dropping them in the game world and so they stay there forever, it would be nice to use this container just to like a waste bin where you can put things you don't need anymore and they will be automatically deleted from the world game. So I think I will just increase the size of this container for this reason, because when you close it, it is asking you, are you sure? Because anything you forget inside will be deleted forever. And in this case we could use this to get rid of things so we don't need anymore. But for now, let's just use it to eat the standard way. So we are not angry, we take all things and we pick up the satchel, and before getting it, are you sure? Because everything inside will be this. So we have this warning. Yes, we're sure. But we could use this container to nuke things like a waste bin. So Yashka is okay. She doesn't want eggs for now. So, what time is it? 1 p.m. We have time. We could go. Ooh, a dead dark elf, a bandit, hopefully. But
What do you want?
I don't want children to see this thing. So, Jenny, sorry, you don't have to stay here, please. A dark half. with an iron dagger. Okay, we get read, dispose of ghosts, we get children here. Like this, super nice. Wood elf, child.
Hi. Are you from the Imperial City? Wow. It must be great to live there. Is it true that the Emperor is uglier than a cliff racer? Little secret. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a master smith and forge great swords. Have you got a sword? May I look at it?
I don't think I have a sword for now. Okay, so let's go back to the Mage's Guild and then we decide what to do.
Hello, Shiaryu Ren. I'm Balner Andrani, and this is Balmora. Business. If you want to talk business, speak with Nile no.
A Halu Lalu member. Look at this. So this is the interior.
Need to practice more.
Step right up, Shiaryu Ren, and look over my collection of scrolls. How about the flashy and cheap Taldum Scorcher to burn your foes? Or Anja's unhinging to open stuck chests and doors? If you're going...
Thanks Galbi, but for now we need more money and better enchantments.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
An inn. The Stormfist clan, author, Thor of Far Wanderer. The clans of the Nords spread across Skyrim like herds of mammoths, though their numbers... A Dubious Tale of the Cry's Tall Tower, by Bibenis Gian. This story was first told to me when I was a neonate, newly studying in the Cry's Tall Tower of Submersit.
Christ off. Okay.
I'm Moss Alani A. Marion the Breton, Guild Guide. I provide instantaneous transport between various mages' guild halls on Varden Fell. I hope you're not here to get a boring mage job like brewing potions or sorting books or whatever.
Okay, do we have something to sell here? Oh, we'll keep one just to be sure. Oh, but we have still some money here. Okay, so some of that.
Ajira knows that Shiaryu Ren is a good friend of Ajira. Bet with Galbi Dur. Ajira, ceramic bowl. Ajira, gold kennet. Gold kennet grows, little secret. This one, latest rumors. Ajira minds her own business. Willow anther. Willow flowers are reddish and tall, but they do not bend to the ground like stone flowers. The leaves are long and thin.
Well, better not to sell these. Would be useful.
Thank you. Please come.
Let's see if we are able to enchant something. We have no, not a ring we can use. I need some ring, something like that.
I hope you're not here to get a boring mage job like brewing potions or sorting books or whatever.
Do you need something?
Books. Oh, did we just crash? I think so. Nothing's moving. Oh well. Yeah. Seems like a memory. Let me check if it is a memory problem, because when the games sort of freeze like this, it could be. Probably. So, okay. One last time. But I seriously think I will have to remove some other mod because the limit is too near, so I cannot really play for a long time without having to reload. It's mostly uh, something that happens in cities, but it's too annoying, so I think I have to remove something. Maybe some higher level mods. It's not something I like to do, to remove one or my carefully tweak the mods to be compatible with each other and so on, but we have this problem with memory. And in this screenshot you can actually see one of the moon phases, which are managed by the game. You don't notice them a lot, but they are. And so we have the poor NPC we need to give.
Don't stand about.
We could just well, let's try and sell something first. If I don't crash anymore.
Need to practice more.
Aravir knows why you are here. You want to buy Aravir's famous Daedric weapons.
Could be, but probably you want to sell something. Like, I should have some Dreamer coins, I think.
Aravir is the best pawnbroker in Balmora.
Oh,
I sell stuff here all the time. He buys everything.
so Yashka is telling us that this is a good shopkeeper. Also, yeah, we have some. Could probably be able to sell them. A plate. Wow. Ooh, Palace book. And the annoying thing is we need to redo this thing. Okay, I think I will try that mod, that central keeping mod, because if it is working without having to do this, it could be a huge advantage.
Aravir knows why you are here. You want to buy Aravir's famous Daedric weapons. I see you have some Dwemer art. Aravir knows why you are here. You want to buy Aravir's famous
not
Daedric
sure.
weapons.
Even with him, is not sure to sell Dreamer things, but in theory, if we have Moon Sugar, Khajiit usually get that anyway. But selling Dreamer things is still risky. Not sure we can do it.
Thank you, please come again.
Say your needs.
Oh, and I want to show you this thing. We have a nice hammock here. But the real nice thing is this ladder. The reason is it's a scripted ladder, so we can take the ladder in two directions. And basically it's two ladders, and they are enabled and disabled depending on player position. So when you are down here, the walking ladder is the one with a higher destination, and when you are here, the ladder is another one with in the same position but with down destination. This way this ladder works from standard scripting for all your companions automatically, because it's a door. It's not a scripted thing trying to teleport your companions. It's just a door which is enabled or disabled accordingly to player position. This is a real nice way to implement ladders because it works with standard scripting, and so it's also perfectly compatible also with open Morrowind. And it works with our followers. Better to say, we try to reach as next destination that mine, egg mine, which is to the same side of the river as Palmora, so no need to cross a bridge. But I need something to restore fatigue. We have two mushrooms here, sort of embracing each other. Let's see if Yashka is able to get this. Yeah, she is. So one of the things that my character are always looking for is some heather, because heather is an ingredient for feather potions. And feather potions are a very easy way to carry more things. Ooh! It's a friendly bird, luckily. And every now and then you see followers dancing like this. I don't know why, but it happens a lot. But we found a mine. And better to pay attention to that kind of niches because they are a little aggressive sometimes. And when you are low level... Hello!
I'm a miner in the Shulk egg mine, but I'm getting some fresh air.
Ooh, and another idea for a potential great mod. A mod able to make the eye animation stay with the open eyes when you open the inventory, because this way NPCs would look much better.
Egg poachers. We haven't seen Seveloethan or Danilavalas. But eggs keep disappearing. And they know the place. Easy for them to get in and out. Stay out of sight.
So they are here. Let's see if we can cook something. We need meat. And this is not compatible. Okay. Luckily Yashka is using a torch. And these things are really something to look at. Ingredients are a nice way to get some fatigue back. while you have no potions, no magic. Oh, lost Yashka. She's not far probably, but I think she's overburdened. Oh, we are being attacked. She's trying to hit some. She's not good with the bow. Hey, Yashka.
This egg mine is making me hungry. Let's steal a few Kwama eggs for later. Kwama egg. Kwama eggs are my
so
favorite
she's
food.
talking about eggs.
They're
here.
basically the best part of living on Vardenfell. All white and pretty on the outside, all gooey and buggy on the inside. Yum. Got one for me?
Not yet, but we can
Oh.
get some.
Damn. I'm hungry.
And this is a nice thing because you have this topic introduced by her
This egg mine is
while
making me
visiting
hungry.
an egg mine.
Let's steal a few
Pretty
Kwama
nice.
eggs for later.
She has no eggs here. We should have some. Or we can just get some eggs here because plenty of them.
This egg mine is making me hungry. Egg poachers. We don't know anything of Kwama egg. Kwama eggs are my favorite food. Sure, here you go.
And so you have a way
Thanks.
to make her
She pokes
happy.
a hole in the egg with her finger and sucks the insides out. Large Kwama egg has been removed from your inventory. Kwama egg. Kwama eggs are sure. Here you go. Thanks.
Okay, now try to follow because you must be ready.
This egg mine is making me hungry. Let's steal a few Kwama eggs for later.
Oh, she's not overburdened yet, but she's trying to use this, and she's not good at all with the bow. She should use the axe. So let's get also this. We don't really need iron arrows because we have bound bow. Okay, follow.
This egg mine is making me hungry. Travel together.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on. You got
You want to
two
stay
eggs
together,
already.
right? Come with me. You got it.
Okay, now she's following again. She should be ready for the battle. But better to be sure, so we have healing. egg poacher should be somewhere in this cave. Oh, one is here.
Roll up 10.
Oh, I'm failing.
Roll up 10.
Yeah, take this. And that fire shield is really great to see.
You will die here.
I cannot really help because my stamina is super low. That egg poacher is nasty.
Roll up 10. Still, coward. You will die. Oh, you will be just cowardice.
We are running around. Okay, I need some spell here.
Then.
So Yashka, you can get the eggs. Oh, she's actually fighting the other one.
Will die here.
And she took the eggs, as you can see. I think it would be nice if she could take also that minus peak. And I think we killed one of them. Maybe the other one. This one is a very nice scenic one, but not the... Oh, okay, here it is. A lady here. Okay, let's dispose of the corpse without getting... Oh, and we have the Kwama Queen, which is not blighted, luckily. This is going to the interior of the cave. We don't need that. The outside of this way. And we lost Yashka. Maybe she's overcovered again. Yeah.
I've got your back. Travel together. Yeah? Come with me. You got it.
Salt rice is also good for stamina. And finally we have some good weather. We should also go back to Sidani, do some things also there, but first.
Welcome.
Head on.
What's the status on those egg poachers? Egg poachers. You got both of them? Good. Here's your payment. 100 septims. And we've got some extra potions from a recent raid. Take these. They'll come in handy. Just tell me when you're ready for more orders. 100 gold has been added to your inventory. 4 Telvanni agents. 4 Telvanni agents are responsible for thefts and disappearances at the Caldera Ebony Mines. Their names are Alanu Aralen, Sathaza Narothran, Fatina Hirothran, and Alvileg. They're hiding in a cave in the hills south of Caldera Mine. When the 4 agents are dead, report back to me. Take care, it's very likely that one of them is on lookout posted outside the mines. The quickest way to Caldera is probably to have the guild guide at the Mages Guild transport you, but it is your choice. You take a note in your journal under section Fighters Guild, the Telvan Sathaza Narothran. She's the Telvanni agents. When the 4 Fatina Hirothran. She's egg poachers. You taught those Alanu Aralen. She's been expelled. Alvileg. He's Thieves Guild, a wood elf. Advancement. The Fighters Guild recognizes you. She are Thieves Guild job. I told you. This Caldera mine trouble is not a Thieves Guild. Caldera Ebony Mines. They're southwest of the town of Caldera, I believe. Check around when you're in Caldera.
So this
They'll give you
quest
better directions.
is not something. Probably one of the first quests for the Fighters Guild, when you can ask yourself, but doesn't seems like I'm going to fight for a good reason. But every guild has this kind of dubious quest. We already did one for the poachers. Maybe that was not worth killing them, but there will be more. So well, we have this quest if you want to do it, or we at least can get more information about that. And I don't remember what we need to do for the Mages Guild.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
What do you want? Associate. Duties. I don't have any duties for a associate. Advancement. Congratulations. You are now officially Shiaryu Ren, the apprentice. Duties. I don't have any duties for a advancement. Congratulations. Duties. I need someone to convince an ex-Telvanni to join us. While you're there, you can collect Manwee's guild dues. Join us. The Telvanni's name is Larar Bearloth. He's in Suli Pund. If you can't convince him to join, kill him. While you're there, collect the guild dues from Manwee. She is in Punabi, nearby. You take a note in your journal under section Mages Guild, recruit or kill Larar Bearloth. Suli Pund. Suli Pund is further along the trail from Punabi. Suli Pund is just before the fork in the path. Punabi. Leave Balmora going towards Fort Moonmoth to the east. Cross the old Dmur Bridge just north of the fort that leads into Malagamor. Go past the Dmur ruin and follow the winding trail east until you reach a lake. You will see Marinduz to your south. I will mark this stronghold on your map. Head north from Marinduz on the path between the hills. Punabi will be on your right and Sulipund is further up the path on the left. Just follow the signs to Malagmar.
And I think for someone not having played Morrowind, this is one of the first quests where you really get lost, and you get lost in a dangerous place. So pretty a shock.
Join us. It's not hard, journeyman. Just go to Suli Guild dues. Manwi has failed to pay her dues for several years, and she now owes us over 2,000 septims. Allegedly she is researching something in Punabi, near Larar Guild dues. I've already told you what I want done. Find Manwi in Punabi and get the dues she owes us.
We got some nice potion. In theory. I don't know the name of the potion because we have a bot hiding them. This one probably. Yeah. Now we know. Okay, so we could try and go to the Imperial Fort and then to the Dreamer Ruin. Maybe it would be better first to try and... Okay, let's do this. First we teleport to the temple. Alms, do we have that? Yeah. There a scroll. And the spell. Okay, let's try this. And from here we try to get back some mana.
There is someone watching me, I can tell.
What brings you to the temple, layman? Have you been lax in your duties? O'Day Plateau accident.
Okay. Much better because having some magic. Something
There's
really
someone
useful.
watching me, I can tell.
If I can help, I will. But don't
Oh,
take
and
too
we
much
have been
time.
rolled that. Eve. The thief just ran away.
Haven't I heard of you?
So, your name is Shiaryu Ren? And you're new here in Balmora? Little secret. If the great houses want a Dunmer noble, blessings. Temple fate.
Okay, so from here in theory we should be able to teleport to the nearest fort if we have a spell for it. But we don't have it. We have a scroll, but better to spare it in case of danger. And also, let's see if this is coming from that mod. Pretty scary. And yes, it's coming from the Dangerous or also Morrowind mod, the mod I was talking before, and it's adding these cynic things about killed people around. Oh well, we have a nice fisherman over there. Ooh, memory again. But this is not the right direction. Need to go that way. So basically when we are about 3.6 gigabyte you are going to crash probably at next cell change. Let's catch some breath listening to the lady here. As you can see, the vanity mod is showing us the nice ring she has. And this is a lovely animation by Aki Maestro Antares from the animated Morrowind mod. I think one of them. And music is extra music I added to that version of mod. Let's see. I don't think we can manage to reach the fort without crashing, but let's try. Now we have plenty of magic. We could also do something smart here. Place a mark in the Mage's Guild. Because then we would have the
Say your words.
mage guides to travel around. So this could be a good place, but a better one probably is down. Because we have also Ajira here and the Mage Guild guides, sorry, oftentimes is here too, so this is a good spot. Let's see if we manage to cast a mark. Okay, much better. So in theory we should be able to recall here and then from here we can travel around. Ask Thatch. Must be some acronym or something. No idea. Okay, let's try and travel there. Not sure. Well, it's very late, so let's see what happens.
Balmora.
And this is another of those super scenic crash sites. Someone died here, but guards are investigating. And look at this. Super scenic view. There's a Dreamer Tower there. Another scenic mod. Wood. Trees. And the fort. Let's see if we manage to reach it.
Moonmoth Legion Fort.
Where did I put it?
And another nice thing here is with this mod we can train archery. But I don't think we will be able to do it. So, okay, let's say we probably will be last thing we do night, but let's try and see. I can use my standard bow, but much better to use this one to summon a bow. Oh, range effect. Okay, in the no. I think we are going to. When you start seeing that your graphic effects do not display correctly, it means your memory is really at a limit, because graphic effects is one of the first things starting going nuts.
You fight like a child.
Because this arrow should not be so pinky. Okay, let me do one thing before flashing. I want to remove the debug information for some mods. I'm not spamming my log anymore. I'm surprised we did not crash yet. But probably something is not working. Oh, okay, now it actually hit the target. And in reality those targets are some creatures, I think, trying to run away. It doesn't work really perfectly, but more or less. Oh, one down. And I love these because you can train your skills. So these magic arrows that I added to the bond bow are just with the same damage of an iron arrow, so not powerful. The one thing that good that they have is, well, they are free, but also, I mean, free when you have enough mana to cast the spell, but the real good thing is they can cast also soul trap, So if you are not only a mage, they are very practical. Anyway, did this. Let's see if we manage to enter without crashing. I don't think so. We are at a real limit here. Oh, crashing like it was expected. So I will stop here for now because it's very late. Also, we keep on crashing a little too often, but in any case, we have seen some interesting mod as usual. So thanks for watching and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.